You feel it towards the inside or towards the side? Ready?
Did you feel anything?
No, kind of.
Just more pressure. It's all good. All good.
Is it out?
Yeah. See, you didn't feel. It's all good.
Okay, so I just had my first 2 drains taken out. I still have 2 more drains at the moment that come out later. And as you can see from the footage, it was really traumatic. It was extremely traumatic. The first drain, I have an issue. I guess I've always had this issue with numbing medication not working. Lidocaine doesn't, I guess, work on me. He told me that I had to do something called Marcaine or something with Mark in the beginning. So to remember to tell like my doctors and stuff that when I get like work done on my teeth, because it actually happens a lot when I get work done on my teeth. If I have Invisalign cavities or anything like that, my bottom jaw actually doesn't go numb and I can feel them drilling into my teeth. So that's always been an issue, but I've never been told that there's like another option. So the second clip is the second drain being pulled out, and it was obviously a lot less traumatic and a lot less painful. We used the different numbing medication, and I could feel the pressure, but it wasn't as much pain. But after the first drain, it was just so much pain and a lot of anxiety and just a lot. So I had my mom record it. It was really hard for her to record me in that much pain, so I just made it into a small clip so that way you can understand like kind of what it's like. Not everyone has that same experience. She didn't have that same experience. She didn't have that same pain or anything like that. She does fine on lidocaine. I personally, I guess, do not. So like I said, we just renumbed it with something else, and then we waited for it to work. And it, for the most part, it did its job, and it was fine. And it wasn't, the second time wasn't as traumatic. But yeah, I'm just tired of being in pain. And I'm trying to be strong. But there's just a lot of pain quite frequently, so you can only be so strong. So it was just really hard. So yeah, that's just how they pull your drains out. They just rip them. They cut the incision, or they cut the stitch, the incision, or whatever, where the stitch is, and then they count you down and they pull it out. I'm okay. I'm fine. It was really traumatic for me. Hopefully the second time around I get my other 2 drains either out Wednesday or Thursday, just depending on how well the fluid is coming out of my body or whatever. So yeah, so yeah, that was just that was really hard. So hopefully the second time around it's like the second drain and it's not nearly as traumatic or nearly as painful. But yeah, two drains down. So it has officially been 4 weeks since I had surgery. The videos that I had for week 3 and 4 got lost, so I don't have them anymore. But it is pretty much easier to tell you everything that happened and that went on for those 3 weeks, or the last 2 weeks after week 2. So all of my drains are out. And once your drains get removed, you feel completely liberated. I still have some tenderness where the drains used to be, but for the most part, like 2 days after all of my drains are out, I could do anything except for lift anything heavy. So that was amazing. My mental health has been pretty decent after getting my drains out. I was really sad while I had my drains and was in all of that pain. But once the drains got removed, I felt significantly better. I can drive my car. I'm going back in the office to work. I worked for the first time this past week, a few days in office this past week. There's nothing that I can't do. I've been doing really well with everything. I've had 3 breast injections. I will insert a picture of what the needles look like and what the syringes look like that go through your chest when you do injections. These are what mine look like. I know everyone's doesn't look like this. You feel pressure, but they're not painful. I have no like sensation on the top of my breast where they inject it. So that's pretty amazing considering how insane they look. But for the most part, I'm doing super well. Week 3 was super well. Week 4 was super well. I started driving, I think, around week 3. I pretty much have 100% arm mobility back. Before, I could only move them a little bit, or I could move them a lot of bit, but I couldn't like stretch my chest. So now that my chest being stretched or looser is a lot nicer, I can move my arms a lot better. Everything has been really good. Once you get those drains out, it really makes a significant difference. I don't take any of my meds. I don't really need pain meds. I don't need any more meds of any kind. I have my anti-anxieties to help my chest out just in case if I need it. Whenever I get my chest injections, I'm officially on injection 3 of 8. So that's been going pretty well. The first injection was a little rough. The second one was okay. This third one wasn't really painful moving forward. It hurt like the first day stretching the chest muscles, but after that it was pretty much fine. I didn't have any pain for the whole rest of the week. I get my 4th injection next week on Tuesday, but for the most part it's been fine. It's been pretty good. But that's it. I don't really have any insane updates. Once those drains got removed, it's really just trying to work on your mobility and being able to move and make sure you can do things, which I can do. I can do most things. I can't go swimming and I can't lift anything heavy. So other than that, I'm pretty much fine. I can do my hair, as you can see, it looks a little different, but for the most part, I can do everything after about week 2.5 once the drains came out. Moving forward, I won't have any more updates for my BRCA1 and my recovery. If you have any questions, you know always to write me in the comments below. Send me a DM on Instagram if it's a personal question or anything like that. I will be uploading a Q&A for all the questions that I get most frequently. So that way that'll have a home for all of the questions that I normally get. But for the most part, I won't do any more updates minus my last chest injection of what I will be feeling like whenever those are all said and done. Just trying to remember everything. So yeah, once those are done, that'll be my last video. And then on my BRCA1, so it's just give you the rest of the timeline. I have 5 more chest injections. After my chest injections, I will be moving into the stage of just like, not remission, but like the last bit of recovery. So it'll be left like that for 3 months. And then after 3 months, I have surgery again for my permanent implants, and then the whole shebang starts back up again. So that's when I'll start vlogging again about my BRCA1 double mastectomy and chest reconstruction. Oh my goodness, chest reconstruction. So that'll be when those particular vlogs start back up. And then everything else will just be beauty content, makeup, hair, things of that nature for the most part. But remember, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please always write them in the comments. DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is in the link or in the bio below. So you'll have a home to always ask me questions if you need to. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for watching my video, and thank you so much for supporting me throughout this journey. Obviously the journey isn't over. We are just at pause for the most part, but like I said, I'm doing well, so that means you will do well. You will do amazing. You are all gems. I love you all so much, and thank you for all of your support and your subscriptions and your love. I cannot thank you all enough. So yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.